Greetings and welcome to Careful Conversations at the Kitchen Table. My name is Jane Barton. I serve as the Caregiving Ambassador for AARP Colorado, the sponsor of this program. Thanks for joining me today to chat about the journey of caregiving from the inside out. Today I want to encourage you to prepare to care for yourself and for your loved ones. The journey of caregiving certainly benefits from a little bit of forethought and planning. And far too often, in my own experience, as well as in the experience of many of my friends and colleagues, we wait until the healthcare crisis, when a caregiving crisis lands smack dab in the middle of our living room, and then we try to react to that. Well, there's a better option. If we are proactive, if we anticipate some of the expected changes, we can have a plan in place that will serve all of us very well. Now granted, we're not clairvoyant, but we can look to the future and we can expect some certain things just related to the aging process. Now we all know that we are aging. I know we don't want to admit it, but we are. And with that aging process, we will experience changes physically and cognitively. And the majority of us are going to be challenged by a serious or chronic condition as well. And that will lead to ever-increasing levels of care that will be required. So we don't need to dance around this issue and be in denial. Instead, it serves us well if we take the time to examine our situation realistically and to assess our situation today and then plan for the future. So some things you need to keep in mind. First and foremost, who are the players on your team? Look to your family or your family of choice. Look to your neighborhood, your lifelong friends and your colleagues. If you needed care, who would be there for you? And also consider looking at your family, who might need you to be a care provider in the years to come. You need to consider abilities and disabilities of everybody involved. You may have some family members that would love to care for you, but they are just not physically able to do so. So you need to assess that carefully. You also need to explore your environment and determine if it will allow you to age well in place. If you live in a multi-level home, the odds are that's going to be difficult as you get older, particularly if you have a physical disability. You won't be able to ambulate the stairs. So be realistic about that and perhaps transition before you really need to. We also know that when a disease is diagnosed within a family system, we have to understand the diagnosis, the prognosis, and the trajectory of that disease. Again, so you can be proactive instead of reactive. We also need to consider things other than just the logistical concerns. What are you hoping for? What are you fearful of? And then address those particular concerns. So you can live into your hopes, you can mitigate your fears. You also need to assess what you want as well as what you might need. Now, once you've gone through this assessment process, it's time to establish your goals of care. Those are the points on the horizon that you work toward. And once you have your goals identified, put a plan in place that will help you to achieve those goals. Now, I realize because we can't anticipate everything, there are going to be some unexpected things that happen. So you're going to have to be flexible, you'll have to adapt, and you will have to tweak your plan of care from time to time. So don't be shocked when things change. That is truly the nature of life. But understand that by preparing to care today, it will serve you and yours in amazing ways. So I thank you for stopping by the kitchen table today. If you need additional information, be sure to check out the AARP Caregiving Resource Center at aarp.org/caregiving or explore my website, cardinallife.com, to discover upcoming caregiving programs and events throughout the state of Colorado. Take good care, and I look forward to continuing careful conversations with you at the kitchen table in the very near future.